Hey people of VC, it's Andy Cloudy Mulder. It's 2018 in my decade of metal, and as I've done in the other ones in this series, you will see every record in my collection that I have picked up over the last couple of years that was released originally in 2018. And like 2017, there are a lot. It is a sickness, but you guys know that, or you would not be watching these kind of videos on YouTube. So, CDs and vinyl that were released in 2018, go. Anthrax, Chili on Hell. This was originally released in 2014, I think, as a DVD only release, but then a limited edition vinyl run was done this year. Also from Anthrax, this is the Kings Among Scotland box set. It's not really much of a box set; it just contains the triple vinyl. I might have mentioned once or twice that I was at this show. Funny enough, I was also at this show, which is the same thing, obviously, but on CD. There's also DVD as well. It's a great live album, celebrating the 30 years of the Among the Living album, where they played the whole album from start to finish. Some Doom Stoner. This is Black Wolf with sinister sides, very Sabbathian in its sound. Some more UK Stoner. This is Chubby Thunderous Bad Kush Masters with Cum and Chutney, with a delightful cover. That I love that. UK new wave of traditional heavy metal, Last Horizon, also on CD. Also by Eliminator, released this year, but this is demo tracks that originally came out earlier in the decade. I've elected to show it in 2018 because the tracks that are listed are from multiple years. And some more Doom. This is Iron Void with Excalibur. Bit of a concept album, this, all about King Arthur. Judas Priest Firepower, top of a lot of people's list for 2018, and I can see why. Michael Schenkerfest Resurrection, brilliant album from Michael Schenker. He's reunited with three or four of his vocalists he's worked with over the years. Really, really good album. Midnight Force, Dunsinane, debut album from one of my favourite new wave of traditional heavy metal bands from Scotland. So good. I have it on CD and cassette as well. Just released a new album this year too, which is also fantastic. Primal Fear, recent VCLT I've had from Darcy. Still getting my head around it a bit, but it's decent power metal. Thunderbolt from Saxon, the last Saxon album. Prefer this to Battering Ram. I think it's a little bit more Saxon than Battering Ram was. Battering Ram was a little bit more of a generic metal sound. back to the stoner. Sergeant Thunderhoof. This is their latest album, Terra Solus. Now this was my favourite album of 2018 and is pretty much still it. A Cauldron and the Cross by Seven Sisters. Also have that on CD. The vinyl is signed on the inside by the band when I saw them a year or so ago now. Excellent album. Skull Pit. Kind of doom-laden speed metal, if you like. It's a great album. The Temperance Movement, a deeper cut. This is more sort of blues rock. It's it's not heavy at all, but it's a fantastic chill out listen when I'm not necessarily in the mood for full on metal. Toledo Seal, fantastic new wave of traditional heavy metal from England. Also have that on CD. CD comes, well, is signed from when I saw them the year this came out. Had to pick it up when it came out on vinyl as well. Visigoth, Conqueror's Oath, epic traditional metal. This is a 10-inch album, mini album, Vuel and Hell. Also have that one on CD as well. Originally came out on CD, and then the vinyl earlier this year. It's obviously originally released in 2018. Another Scottish band with a sort of blackened speed metal outfit. White Wizard, Infernal Overdrive. This was surprise VCLT from Black Star Vinyl. What was even a bigger surprise is when I catalogued it in my system, found out that the white vinyl version of this is actually limited to 200, so it's like the limited edition version. So that was a lovely surprise. And the second album from Witch Hazel. This is Sojourn. And it's even better than the first. I really like the first album, but this just takes it up a notch. Really kind of good melodic heavy metal. Cramp, Wheeled Revenge. This is a Spanish traditional heavy metal band, quite a young band. Picked this up at a show earlier this year. Forlorn Hope released their debut album in 2019. These both have the same track listed on, but they've got two different covers. I was picking one up for somebody else, so I thought I'd grab one of the ones myself. The back's the same, just a 3-track promo EP, epic historic metal, very well done. Kane, a British new wave of traditional heavy metal band. They've been going for years. This is all I have from them. I'm not that taken by it. The music's really good, but unfortunately I feel that vocals are a little weak. The mighty Magnum, Lost on the Road to Eternity. This is the first Magnum album I've picked up since I think the 1990 release. It's fantastic. They've got a new album coming out in January 2020. I'll definitely be picking that up and trying to find some of the ones I've missed between the 80s and now. Peacemaker, Concrete and Terror. Primitai, another new wave of traditional heavy metal UK band that I've not really clicked with yet. Not sure what it is about them, but can't win them all. Skyrider, another new wave of traditional heavy metal band from the UK. These I have clicked with. I'd love to see an album from these guys. This is just a 5-track promo EP. I believe this is getting a vinyl release next year. Definitely be trying to grab that. Spectrus from Brazil with Mankind. Metalcore band, VCLT I got from Guz69. Stormrider from Manchester, although I think they're international lineup, but they formed in Manchester, England. This is their initial heavy metal machine kind of promo 4-track EP. Pretty good traditional metal. Storson, this is their follow-up to the 2017 release, Freedom We Claim. Again, it's just a CDR release, and it has 4 tracks on it this time around. Good sort of epic historic metal. Tantrum, they're a local band for me as well. This is their debut album, Melt It Down. Great 80s style traditional heavy metal. Tequila Mockingbird, this is when they changed their singer. Just a 2-track or 3-track EP, 4-track even. Know what I'm talking about. Yeah, signed from the show they saw them at. And Thunder Pussy, this is really good, kind of fun hard rock. Yeah, great, good songs, high energy, lots of random sweariness as well. Worth checking out. So there we have it. We're nearly at the end of the decade. There's only 2019 left. Now, I've been releasing these every day for the last week. 2019 you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for, because at the time of recording there's still a couple of weeks left, and who knows, there may be some additions to the 2019 collection. Please leave me a comment below. Tell me what your favourites from 2018 were, and which items from 2018, which albums from 2018 that I don't have that I really, really should get to have a decent record collection or CD collection. If you've been watching each of these every day or even later on in the future, thank you for your time.